What? 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 KonClara! Woo! Ah, feels like everything might be working today. I really shouldn't have said that. We're in for some scuff. Just when it feels like it's all starting to work out, I'm sure some new form of absolute nonsense will come and destroy me. KonClara! It's Animal Crossing time. It's time to cross them animals. I still don't know what that means. It's fine. I did some mining off stream. No, I did some, what was it? Resource gathering. I gathered some resources off stream. And what is it? What is it, actually? Yeah. What is it? I got... So the Nook shop should be ready today. Oh, he's just gonna tell us, actually. There we go. Okay, so I haven't been to the shop yet, but I got it ready yesterday. I had a Nook Miles ticket that I did have to use, and I did meet a villager, and I did invite them to be on the island, and we will probably see what that's all about, because we're also building the houses today, and the bridge and stuff. We got a lot to do. But you know what? It's good. Yep. Catalog time. I decided to stream a little bit earlier tonight, just because, you know, Animal Crossing is a real-time game, so I wanted to get things done, you know, in the day, maybe, instead of at midnight. What else? I'm getting the ladder today, I think. Yep, Blip, 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 blip. Epic. Thanks. Right. Oh yeah, also, I unlocked a bunch of, well, not a bunch of things, but a select handful of, oh, there's the island thing. Island News 101 life. Yeah, what is it? I'm gonna scooch slightly. I've scooched. Incredible. What is it? I don't know words good. Sorry, part of my focus right now is I've got a very full mug of water. Oh yeah, I unlocked hair color things. So I went with the closest that I can possibly get to my hair color. It doesn't... It's not very accurate. Let's get a side-by-side comparison. There we go. I'm trying to do the face. So I look very vaguely like... I think this is maybe the closest I can get to actually looking like myself. Yay, video games! I've had mail for like the past 2 days and I just haven't... I've looked at it, but I haven't actually taken any of the presents or whatever, so it's just been going beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. This time works perfect because I get to watch during my lunch break at work. Oh, that's nice. I've never... The internet at my school isn't good enough to stream or... Why would I want to stream from my school? Watch streams. It's a bit sad, really. Lucky you. Right, what do we have? Welcome to being deserted. Welcome to Happy Home Academy. I will take that. I didn't get my rain boots either. I read the letter from Mum because I think it's the same every time with that one. I got to the edge of what exactly? I got rank B by putting all 3 of my possessions in my house. I got KK house and Daisy May. Isn't that nice? I got the slingshot recipe. Shouldn't have done that. That's just a waste of durability. Oh yeah, last time I don't even think I had a house. I haven't upgraded it, but you know. I got that blue roof. Here's the house. Here's Clara's home. Oh, there's snow on the thing. Oh, there's snow on the windows. Very iconic. These are... If it's not from the starting set, I crafted this so I could change my hair color. And I got these from trees, I think. Isn't that nice? Right, what do we have? Wooden mini table. I will learn that. Thank you very much. Rarely ever make it to a stream since it's usually 5 AM. Oh, well, that's what archives are for, isn't it? Yeah. I like this song. What's this song? Drive-In. Yeah, I think in one of my old towns I heard this song. I think I had Keaton. He's like a eagle guy. He's blue. And he's got like a car house. And I heard it and I was like... But low-key kind of slaps? I say without fully comprehending what that means. I like hanging my music on my walls if I don't have a radio. I have a radio. If I don't have, what's it, a music box thing. Music box is completely different, Clara. Come on, you can do this. Pears! Yes, thank you. You could have given me a pair of pears, but instead you gave me a triplet. Thanks, Mum. To the edge of my wall. Present. A vacuum cleaner. I could use that. What's this? Oh, it's like a Henry. Ah, but like a yellow Henry. I think he's got a different name. What is it? No, I think we have a green Henry. So I don't know if Henry the vacuum cleaner is a cultural reference that like works for people outside the UK. It's a vacuum cleaner with a face on it. What do you mean? There is room. Oh, I didn't say hang on wall. Like an imbecile. Okay, go KK Rider and Driving. I need to get those songs. And KK, what are the KK songs I like? I like KK Bossa, I like KK Synth. And I like Driving, as it turns out. The song, not the action. Oh, this is technically day 3. Is it? Maybe. I don't remember. I did also catch, I caught a butterfly. There we are. I caught this exact butterfly just while I was playing at like, I want to say like 3 p.m. yesterday. I don't really remember. No, it wouldn't have been 3 p.m. because I would have had to post the thing, the what's it. Luckily, the internet at my office is pretty great. I always have a stream up on my leftmost monitor. I wish I could work while watching streams. I tried doing that today because like 3 different Hollow Stars were streaming at once. It didn't work. I'm kind of behind schedule now. Thanks, Shein. Right, I should get some new clothes. I got the rain boots, but they're not very... Nah. Those are when it's raining, and it's not going to rain for another few months. It's just going to be snow. Also, on the title screen, I saw that Gulliver is here, and I think he just keeps waiting for me to save him. So we'll see what's up with that. Oh, yeah. Right, what's in here? What's in here, then? Ah. Log dining table. I will take that because right now I know nothing. Woohoo! Oh, yep. Hi. Whoops. Should probably unequip that. Okay, I think he doesn't want to be disturbed right now. Let's get back to you. I'll get back to you. Oh, there's the shiny spot. Oh, he is not doing so hot. Or so cold, actually. Yes, I do need a large snowflake, thank you. Okay, see you around, Snowboy. Shovel. 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 Yeah, I haven't been able to, I guess, harvest any yet, but I've been planting my money trees when I'm around to do so. The 10,000 bell money trees. Cash money. Cash money, bell money, tree money, bells. Oh. You ever wonder how metal can grow on trees? Just a thought. So, do you know about reactions? Oh boy. I mean, like when you feel full of joy and your body just starts moving on its own. Like I'm doing now. Have you heard about VTuber hotkeys? You want to try reactions for yourself? Just hit buttons on your stream deck. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Isn't that nice? Good for you. I get a Nook Mile thing for that, don't I? Reaction ruler. You get it for learning 1, but then you automatically learn 4, so I don't know what that's all about. How mysterious. Oh, he has a soup. I'm gonna take a picture of your soup. Isn't that fun and curious? Look at this man and his soup. Let's try and get a good... This is a metaphor, and it's a metaphor for soup. I'm sure that it's out of focus because it's a metaphor. You wouldn't get it. Wow. Nice. I should hit this rock. I don't have much iron because I did not hit the rocks. No, I have not hit the rock. I had to get the Timmy Tommy thing, so I am down 30 iron, basically. Right, I think I'm just gonna have a little check around this, not island, but this bit of the island. And I'm going to, yes. I'm gonna yes. What? Okay, I've got one fossil so far. There's, I think, what's the number of fossils you can find? It's 5 a day, right? It's, don't understand, don't ask about the meaning if you don't understand it. It doesn't have to mean something. It doesn't need to have a purpose or anything. Maybe that's the point, you wouldn't get it. Ugh. I used to do photography in school a while back, and there's like photography with meaning, and then there's only hitting the rock 7 times, and then there's, you know, I swear I did more like arts and crafts in photography class than I actually did photography. I did like marbling inks and watercolors, and then I just overlaid them on my photos in Photoshop, and I said, yep, this makes this photo look better. And like, Honestly, the best part about that class was we were allowed to use the drawing tablets. Ugh. There we are. Timmy Tommy shop. There we go. Time to do a commerce. I'm hydrated as... Oh! I forgot about this bit. Skip the dialogue! I've already read it like 50 times in my life! Come on. Come on. I keep reading Clara Stellamari, Stella Calamari. Why would you do this? Oh no. I haven't even ever eaten calamari, I've realized. I've been around other people while they have eaten calamari. I have not eaten calamari myself before. Every time I think about calamari, I just think of the, what is it, the Squid Sisters from Splatoon. They've got a song, Calamari something or other. Wow. Okay, what do we got? We have a pure white umbrella that will surely be completely ruined the second any rain touches it. We have... Okay, do I need... Pitfall seed recipe. I'm probably not going to use them. Ah. Test your DIY skills. Okay, I need to get the DIY recipes. It is time for knowledge! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ba. Mabel coming to the island's gonna be good because I don't have any clothes that suit me. In Animal Crossing or in real life. I have like 2 good outfits and this is one of them. Oh, white paint flooring, yes. I like wooden floors. I'm a fan. And I'll take the red heart pattern wall because it just looks nice with the red, with the white flooring. I thought that was, what's it? Wood paneling. I like wood paneling in general. Maybe not wood on the floor and on the walls, but one or the other is good. I will take your bear. I will take your baby bear. He is my son now. I will take your cacti. Cactus plural. They are mine now. They are my sons now. Okay. Oh, selling. I don't really have anything to sell yet. Okay. See you later! When Daisy May starts coming, I'll have to wake up early to get on the stock market again. No! Oh, the worst part of Animal Crossing. Forcing you to get a sleep cycle that's good. I gotta catch that butterfly. I don't think I have one before. One of these ones. Eh? Oh. No, that's a white butterfly. I thought it was like a... What is it? The paper kite butterfly. Butterfly? Butterfly. La 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 la. I don't know why I'm running up and down the beach. I've already got the message in a bottle thing. I already know what Gulliver is. But I could sell some she cells on the she saw. Beautiful. English. The language of the me. Right, give me that fish real quick. Come on, come on. Fish. Go on. Whoop. 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 There we go. Ah. I haven't unlocked cooking yet. I need to unlock cooking at some point. I think I can only get cooking once resident services is open, so I need to ensure that things can be cooked. You know, Animal Crossing is just like your life but better simulator. Because I'll have a lot of money, and I'll be able to cook things that won't kill you instantly when you eat them. There is a reason I only seem to eat microwave meals. Pien! Ah! Pegasus' only weakness, tongue twisters. No, I've got a lot more weaknesses than that. You just gotta find them. I'll start you off. Food. Yep. Cooking in general. Food in general. What else? The cold. The heat. Other people. There's a lot. Ba, ba, ba. Whoop. Trying to find clothes that I can wear good. Trying to find clothes that look good when I wear them. Those are two separate problems, I'll have you know. It's listing all of my weaknesses a really good idea. I don't think it is. Right, Oh, there was a fossil here. I didn't even notice. I mean, clearly, you know. If it's edible, it's food. Edible is a difficult word. I'm having flashbacks to the time I tried to fry some steak, and I ended up eating it not as food, but as a punishment. Arg. Oh, Tom Nook on the phone. What he doing? Pa, 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 music. Right. Okay. I will summarize because Tom Nook is taking far too many words and too many presses of my A button to say this. He wants me to build 3 houses. Well, no, he wants me to furnish 3 houses. So I have to make like 18 things for him. And also a bridge. And it's a whole... You wouldn't get it. And let me check the Nook stop. Did I play No, did I play yesterday or was it the day before? It was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was yesterday. Sorry, time doesn't mean anything. I exercised so hard that time fell out of my brain. Right. Righty-ho. I don't particularly need any of this, so I'm going to leave it. How many times have you done this? How long has Animal Crossing been out? That many. I don't know. It's a bad habit of mine. Oh, I will... Good song. Excellent taste. Okay. I like the green wetsuit, but I will buy the pink one, just so I've got one. Oh, I'm running out of money. I like this shirt. I know I'll never wear it. And I've always wanted to wear white jeans, but I'm scared that I will fall over in a puddle and destroy them. Jeans are a pain. I wear kind of like tight-fitting ones, you know. Because fashion or whatever. But, like, they really hurt your knees. Well, not really hurt, but they, like, feel horrible and tight around your knees if you wear jeans for too long. Well, you know. At least the kind of jeans that I wear. Maybe I've just got bad genes. I've got bad genes of one sort, presumably. Right, give me your materials, Rock. Beep. Oh, I will take your coin materials instead. Boo! 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 I'm just gonna empty my pockets before I go back to... Well, I'm not gonna empty my pockets. I'm gonna load up on, like, wood and stuff. But I'm also gonna put things at home. I don't know words, and you shouldn't either. They're all terrible. I planted some coconut trees, by the way. So those are growing. They do be growing, though. Ah. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I never know whether I want to place it horizontally or vertical. Hold on, they're playing New Leaf music on here. Listen. I never noticed that before. That's one of the day themes from Animal Crossing New Leaf. Ah! I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's it shouldn't be that surprising in retrospect. I just got caught off guard. I also like this song. What's this song? Forest Life. Forest Life. We do love Forest Life in this house. Let me put my cacti on the floor real quick. I'm sure I'm not going to hurt myself with that choice. Oh, look at me. A beacon of interior design I am. Can you radiate interior design? I'm not sure. Okay. Sell the shells, sell the fish, sell the squid. The squid isn't a fish. Or maybe it is. Okay, the fossils exist. What's this song? KK Robot Synth. Oh, isn't that the kind of the Vocaloid-y one? Why are all the... I need like a checklist of songs to get when KK comes... KK? When KK comes into town. I haven't really listened very much to the 2.0 update songs for this game. Right. Here's my life's work. Just a bunch of clumps of weeds. We will be collecting more. I mean, aren't all Animal Crossing characters vocal? What? Hold on. I gotta check something. And it's called... Is my computer broken? Internet, you good? Oh no. It says it's okay. I don't know who to trust anymore. Computer, come back. Oh, sorry about that. There was a lag spike. I think my internet might have had a... I think that was on my end. Yeah, no, OBS... OBS... Okay. Thank you, OBS, for telling me. Too little, too late! But... What was I saying? I will repeat the last 20 seconds of my conversation with myself. Aren't Animal Crossing characters basically Vocaloids? That's what I was saying before the Fire Nation attached. I haven't watched Avatar. I reference so many things that I just haven't seen. Right. If that happens again, I'm gonna go, I don't know, punch my Wi-Fi box. Oh, very sorry about that, folks. Yeah. The internet has been mostly good, but I do not have Ethernet access right now, just because of the way things are, TM. I don't like having to run off of Wi-Fi, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's been working pretty okay since about the 28th, so I'm honestly shocked it took this long to go wrong. I guess they kind of sound like Vocaloids. I think, no, the reason I think Animal Crossing characters sound like Vocaloids is I think it's kind of the same like technique of they have like a sounds of syllables or whatever, like beep bop boop beep bop, and they make it sound like sounds, words. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Maybe the real Vocaloid was in my heart the whole time. I don't really listen to Vocaloid stuff, shockingly. I swear I'm a real VTuber, guys. Ugh. I had a baby not VTuber, I had a baby Vocaloid phase once, and then I gave up. Okay. Fish, nope! I'm fine. We'll deal with it. We'll cope. Oh, give me the weeds. I'm gonna be doing some, what is it, some therapeutic weeding. Pulling of weeds. There was something else? What? I just entered the shop. Oh, turnips are real. Turnips are real and they're coming for you! Vegetation. Okay, so I just want you to give me money. I just want you to exchange my goods for currency. Is that so much to ask? Oh yes? Oh yes it is? Okay, understandable. Have a beautiful day. There we are. I should plant those pears as well. I'll plant the pears after I figure out where I want the houses to go, because if I have to plant the houses over the pears, I might just like, you know? You know, there's a sound of mild distress. Right, oh, big fish? It's for me? I'm going to not catch it. I'm going to mess up. But that's the magic of Animal Crossing. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. What? No! No! I did the eye closey thing, but there's so much latency that it's not my fault, it was the lag! I'm not bad at Animal Crossing. The ping was just bad. I think I made that joke last time. Some things never change. Am I right, gamers? Well, I've never really listened to Vocaloid stuff. Pretty sure I've only heard covers. Yeah, I normally only listen to Vocaloid songs that I heard someone else sing. So, like, if I, you know, if someone does a cover that I like, and I think maybe I could, maybe not sing it, like, even on stream, but just sing it. Sometimes I just like to learn songs for myself. There's one song that I want to do a cover of that's like really unexpected, but I listened to the Vocaloid thing of that and I was like, yeah, my voice can hit that note. Okay, give me the bridge. Delicious. Honestly, the main trouble for me with learning songs is just I need to be able to pronounce it good. I'm still haunted by my terrible mispronunciations in Telecaster B-Boy. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like, you fool. You imbecile. You absolute moron. You gormless rube. Yeah, but I don't really listen to... Honestly, I don't really listen to a lot of new songs unless they're from people that I already like. You know, I think... What's their name? Isn't there a new Canaria song that everyone's probably going to end up covering at some point? I don't know anything about it, but, you know. The way I learn songs is someone covers it and then I'm like, oh, time to do that. There's like one song I know that I don't think anyone's covered that I want to cover. I won't say what it is. Just, you know, because. It doesn't even really have a... I haven't even found a karaoke version for it. I'm very lucky I could find transcribed lyrics for it. I'm just going to do this to get the notification out of the way. Wear a wetsuit or you'll freeze to death. Right, let's build this bridge. I don't think the position of the bridge is really important considering I don't really like the log bridges. I'm just going to tear it down or whatever. Make a brick one or something. What is needed? What is required of me? I know I'm gonna need this for something, so I'll just build that now. Woohoo! Let's go place this bridge! Woo. I want to do some more song covers this year or whatever. It's just I don't... You know, I keep being told you're not annoying people. like, when I'm being loud and stuff. But, you know, I still feel like I hold back a little bit when I'm not 100% sure that no one can hear me. I don't know why I'm going over here. To get this one weed, of course. I'll build the bridge here just because otherwise I'm going to have to jump over for the next 5 years. Let me imagine it. Yeah, that looks good. I will reposition it later. Pa, pa, pa. Hoorah. Right. And then... Oh, no. No, I can pull over. Okay. I won't need to after tomorrow, but you know. I think I'm gonna start with like some less wild, crazy songs if I want to do another cover anytime soon. It's ready to go! Yay! I mean, my setup isn't exactly great for covers. Like, it'll do. But I do have to be very careful, you know. This is not a professional recording studio. As you can hear, whenever I do anything. I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit more this way, just to punctuate my point. Hopefully I sound a little bit less terrible. I don't know what I'm doing here. Tell me my tasks, raccoon! Okay, the housing kits. The annoying thing about the housing kits is that they take up so much space and you can almost never put them on the beach. I think I've only ever been able to put a housing kit on the beach once. And I like putting all my houses on the beach because then I can use the space more good. If I talk to you now, do I get the ladder? I think I've put that... No, I don't actually think I've ever put a housing kit on a... What's it? On a cliff, that's it, on a cliff. Oh, there's a fossil. Hello. You are mine now. Woohoo! The yellow tulips actually look... I'm not a big yellow tulip person, but they actually look pretty nice in the snow, like that. Ah. They radiate warmth, or something to that effect. I'll come back for you! Okay. Can we put it here? Can we put the first housing kit here? Nope. See, no, look how much space they take up! It's ridiculous! Oh, goodness. Because they want you to put... You know, they want you to be able to put furniture outside within, like, the bounds of the thing. Oh, what do you mean? But they give you arguably too much space. Let me imagine it. Yay! Sure. It will be moved. It will be moved. The annoying thing as well is that you have to pay so much money. You have to pay so many bells to get a house moved. So I'm just trying to terraform and it's like, nope, there's a house there. And I'm like, Thomas Nook! I've got some ideas. Very iconic. I like putting the houses near cliffs because, I don't know. You don't need a reason to do everything in life. It's fine. This area is kind of naturally weedless, so maybe I'll put something here. No, that's already going to be too far forward. Let's... Nope, don't put the fishing rod down. Nope, not that either. Nope. One more try. There we are. Let me imagine it. Woo. Actually, I should get the apples from those trees. I don't think they get put in the recycling box, so I should just... I need to rethink it. Let me plant one singular weed here so I remember where to stand. I don't know if that's going to get eaten by the land plot McGee or whatever. So, wait, no, I can use an axe on these because there's definitely not going to be bees in them if they have fruit on. Gather up a little bit more wood. I'm going to need it. Ooh. Ooh. There we are. It's what we in the business call efficiency. Right, where's my weed? No! No! I'm sorry. I I really wish I thought before I spoke. Brain not work good. Ugh, Pien. Maybe I should just start calling it foliage. Ugh, mistake. Oh, now you're gonna... Give me the ladder! Yes, give me the ladder! I must ascend up the cliffs. I will conquer the island. You cannot stop me. Even if you wanted to. Actually, I'll check the... What are the items that I need to deposit? Interior items. Wooden block stereo. That's why I made the wooden block toy, because you need it to make this... Do you? You definitely need the wooden block toy to make something or other. I don't remember. Tulip wreath. Wooden block table. Exterior items. Iron garden chair, iron garden table, birdhouse. Okay. They're a little bit different every time. So... As in, I've had times where I've, like, crafted a bird bath or something, and then it's been like, no, you actually needed a birdhouse. I've been like, what? Like, it doesn't go to any of the houses. And, like, it counts to the island evaluation or whatever, which you do need to get KK Slider and, you know, finish the game. I say finish the game in, like, an incredibly broad sense there. Ooh. Thank you for the materials. I do, yeah, I want to play Happy Home Paradise, because I purposely avoided watching a lot of other people play it. I've seen a little bit, but you know. And I follow the Animal Crossing Twitter, so. I've seen a bit of it, but I haven't seen much of it. No spoilers for Happy Home Paradise. No spoilers for the interior design game, guys. I barely even know anything about that monkey. Funky monkey. Do I have enough Whatsamahoozits to... Oh, the stars are coming out. Do I have enough Whatsamahoozits to build a thingamadwizzle? Yes. Okay. Let's do thing. Oh, don't quote me out of context. You all knew what the context was for that. I'm so ashamed. Ugh. I try my best. I try to be a respectable idol, and look what you people do to me. I just want my grandparents to be proud of me. You come in and ruin it. Ah! They didn't sign up for this, and neither did I. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna put a house in the middle of nowhere, so I think these pairs will be okay. If you don't acknowledge it, you'll still say so. I feel like say so is subjective. I feel like say so is acknowledging it and then moving on because it's not a whole thing. You shouldn't make it a whole thing. I don't like a lot of... I don't know if I count myself as say so because I'm very... I did say one time, very boisterous. I've got a loud personality, for lack of a better term. But a lot of, quote, unsay-so things just don't really have any appeal to me, so I don't go with them, you know? So I guess I would count myself as being, you know, a pure-hearted idol, tee-hee. I can mess around, I can do a shenanigan, but you know. I just don't really see the appeal of a lot of jokes that are counted normally as unsay-so trademark. So I kind of want to make content for the people who also aren't really here for that. Because there's nothing wrong with being, you know, oh, it's me, I'm a VTuber and I say swear words and I have the sexy body or something. You can tell that I'm not very well acquainted with this. That's my attempt. That's my attempt. Why'd I put this house? But not everyone's here for that, and I'm someone who's not really here for that. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'll be the one making I'll be the one streaming for the people who aren't really here for that. I mean, amongst the people who just think that, haha, funny British horse, you know? Both sides of the equation are taken care of here. Okay, let me put my house down. It's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Because at some point I'm probably gonna do something stupid or whatever in the video games TM. And it's gonna be like, oh, that's not very idle of you, Clara. I'm just trying my best. I'm a good kid, I swear. Because especially in the VTuber, like, you know, the way the VTuber community is right now, it's very hard to avoid, quote, unsay-so things. You kind of have to... Oh, I'm sorry, Dung Beetle. You kind of have to look at them, acknowledge them, and move on. You kind of have to block them out from your brain. You have to do that with a lot of stuff, don't you? Ugh. I mean, even in the, like, quote, mainstream media, a lot of it's very weird, and you're just like, okay, let's just die forever. Come on. Ba, ba. Tiny, no, I want Tiny Snow Boy. I want him to be tiny baby snowman boy, baby boy of snow. Come on. Please. I feel like if it lets you push the snowball, it should let you make him into a snow boy. Come on. Woo! Papa! You did it! Yay! I'm pretty good at this. I'm not really measuring them out. Look at me go! God, I'm so happy right now. I know it's dangerous for snowflakes to cry, but I don't think I can help myself. Oh. Baby. Baby boy. Thank you for the table. I'm probably not going to craft it, but it's fine. It'll remind me of you. What does that look like anyway? I got a, what is it, like a ice lolly thing from another snow boy. Whom I made. Yeah, frozen table. Yeah, this is it. Maybe I'll make that in like the summer or something. Ah. A good horse. That just makes me sound like I'm good at horse activities, like dressage or something. Right, I haven't actually caught wolf roaches yet. Yeah, let me get one. Da, da. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. Do, do, do. Oh, did he just kind of pop into existence? Sometimes you're playing Animal Crossing and things will just pop into existence when you, like, bring them on screen. Animal Crossing is too powerful for Nintendo Switch. Nintendo, where's the Switch Pro? It's a little bit silly, isn't it? I'm a little bit glad they said they didn't have plans for... I mean, I know to an extent we can't really trust Nintendo because it's a... You know, they can change their minds whenever. But I'm kind of glad they said they're not doing a Switch Pro, at least, like, anytime soon. Because I already own a Switch, and that would mean that I would have to upgrade. I was thinking of getting the Switch OLED, but I heard it had, like, screen burn-in issues. I haven't even used my ladder yet. Let's do that. No, I don't need to go tell Tom Nook that I got the thing. Do I? Okay, I know what I need for a tulip wreath, so I'll go get that now. Ascend! Okay. Yoink! Ah, look at this. Hold on, I already have 4 fossils. I know what the 5th one is. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's going to be more, because over the days that I haven't been able to get up here, they've already accumulated. We have accumulated fossils. What would a Switch Pro entail? I think everyone's just like, oh, it'll have better specs without really understanding what that means. The numbers will be bigger, basically. Over 14 petabytes of graphics. You know, that kind of thing. The screen will be 3 meters wide. You'll be able to play 16 Nintendo Switch exclusive games at once. We will be getting PS2 backwards compatibility, you know. I mean, if you see a Switch Pro prediction list, it's look, just read it for what it is, which is a you know, a wish list. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't think that it's something it's not. Gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Ugh. My nose is a little bit itchy. I'm trying. La-di-da-doo. Let's make it. I know I have a crafting bench outside, but it's just so much easier to go in the tent, and presumably warmer. No plans yet. Yeah, once again, you know, At the end of the day, it's nice to think you can trust Nintendo and whatever. But, like, I mean, they're far from the worst gaming company, but they are a company at the end of the day. You gotta be careful with these kind of things. You know. Okay, I do need to make the chair. I've got a good amount of iron, I think. I don't think it's going to be enough for all the stuff I need to make, but I think it's going to be enough for quite a bit of it. That being said, it gets eaten up so quickly, doesn't it? By all the crafting. Right, I need a... It was a birdhouse. It was a birdhouse. I went to a Mystery Island yesterday with my free Nook Miles ticket, and I did some resource gathering, and I got, what is it? A villager who will probably be... It'll probably tell you who it is once I've set up all these houses, because it'll be like, oh, this house was sold to so-and-so. Craftable. Did I craft the... No, yeah, I crafted the wreath, didn't I? Didn't I? I did. Yes, okay. I need to make a shovel, that's what I'm here for. Amongst other things. I'm really bad with... I never make sturdy tools. I always make the flimsy ones, and then I get surprised when they break. I have a bad habit of just, like, buying sturdy tools when I can afford them, and when Timmy and Tommy will allow me to do so. What do I need for a... I know I need a woodblock stereo. I think it's a woodblock toy and some iron? Oh, softwood. Okay. I'll make another woodblock toy. I need to get more softwood. Isn't that fun? Vocalizations. Yeah, you can see it's getting later. I only ever really play stuff at night, so I thought maybe a... I mean, what's the difference between 5 PM and 7 PM? The sun, that's it. Okay, what kind of things do I need for this house? Let's see if I've got anything. Wooden simple bed, classic picture, wooden chair. Okay, nothing. What's the exterior items? Log dining table, wood bench, wooden bucket. Log bench, wooden bucket. Left. Let me gather some wood from here, actually. Oh, yeah, the first one. The first one, and it's bees. Oh, I'm very glad I... Do I have that dragonfly? I think I do. You know what? I'll leave him. It's cool. I can't pick up that beehive yet, so I'll just deposit all of my items. Or deposit all of the ones that this house needs. I think this is the one that needs the birdhouse, right? Submit items! 1, 2! Emergency, lazy, Yatsuda wa crazy in the town, the Jimmy Kamote, goro, blah 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 blah, kalamitsuita. Stop it. Okay, birdhouse. House for birds. If a bird moves in here, it'll just be fitting. What are the personalities of the villagers you get at this point? I know you get a peppy one. I know you get a lazy one. I think you get a normal one as well. You don't get a snooty one until afterwards. And you don't get a, what's the name of... there's a personality type that I can't remember the name of. But it's like the only one I can remember is Lopez. I think he's a goat. He has it. I want to say sassy or something. Extra. Okay. Wait, did I deposit the... Yeah, I did. The wreath. The tulip wreath. Okay. Let's get some timber. Ow! Ow! never get the kind of wood that you want in this game, do you? Ugh. Why is it that every video game can tell exactly what you want and don't want, and then it'll explicitly give you the things you don't want? I wonder if anyone's tried developing a system that kind of, through AI or something, tries to figure out what the player is aiming for and tries to help them with that a bit. I don't know. Kindness. Have we developed kindness yet? No. I might see if I can clean up all these weeds today, but I don't know. Yoink. Hydration. I brought a really big mug of water. No, I already have that there. I brought a really big mug of water tonight. And I'm just being careful that I don't spill it on myself, or my equipment, or the carpet, honestly. Ugh. All of those seem equally disastrous somehow. Carpet is the worst one. Then again, if I get it on my equipment or myself, it's absolutely going on the carpet. Ugh. Thank you for the money. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da. Wah. Okay. I think there was a fossil up here, wasn't there? Let me have a little look-see. Oh. Let me have a little nosy around. Yorkshire. Stop. Stop it. I was recording yesterday, I think it was. I was recording voiceovers for the next few days of Stellamari guidance, and I didn't know how to read one of the questions, so I started reading it like in a Yorkshire voice like this, and then just it was like, how am I supposed to? That's what the Hold on. Are we lagging? Are we lagging? I can't handle this. I might cry. I will not let my internet defeat me. I don't know whether I'm lagging or whether YouTube is lagging, or whether it's just YouTube on my side. I've never got any way of knowing. That is not nearly enough software. Let's get some more. Wait, no, I should, fossils. I should fossils. Also, yeah, the guy who just kind of drowned here, I'll sort him out later, it's fine. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Hello, sleepyhead. Hua! Hua! Assess these fossils, good sire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-huh. Yeah, with Stellamari guidance, I try to read the questions in like a slightly interesting way, so it doesn't just sound like I'm reading them. Well, no, obviously I'm just reading them myself, but so it seems like it could. It's kind of the separation between me and whoever asked the question. Ugh. I do get some questions for that I feel like I can't really answer, just because I don't have enough to. The thing about like Stellamari guidance is I need enough, I guess, material that I can answer for like the next 20 seconds or so. I try to keep them under 30 seconds, but they normally spill over a little bit. I think tomorrow's is like 33 or something. I was trying to cut it down, I was like, oh no, oh, pain. It's tomorrow's or one of the ones that's coming out this week. Yeah, let's get some timber. Yeah, so if you've asked a question and it hasn't been answered yet, either it's coming because these things take, you know, a few days to get ready. I like doing them in bulk, so I'll usually record about 3 at a time. Thank you for the money, appreciated. Animal Crossing has given me in-game super chats. Oh, come on! Please? Let me have this. Let me have this in specific. Ugh. Can't believe it. Give me that stick. Yeah, either if if your question that you sent in for Stellamari guidance hasn't been answered, either it's coming up and you'll have to wait like a few days, or I didn't have anything interesting to say about it. Because, you know, if I could only answer it with like a 3-word answer or something, there isn't really anything entertaining there, is it? I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't just an advice segment, it's an entertainment thing. So I have to find something interesting that I can say about it. And some topics, either my answer would be like really short, and some topics I just don't have like the knowledge, the expertise, the life experience to... I got to whoever it was who sent me in a question, someone sent me in a question along the lines of how can I shovel snow faster. I cannot answer that, I'm very sorry. I live in Britain, and we don't get snow very often. We will go entire years without it in some parts of the country. And when we get it, it's normally not that bad, unless you live in Scotland, and I do not live in Scotland. So I'm not the right person to answer that. And I'm not gonna just, like, make up something. I want my answers to be, like, vaguely based, in fact. Like, obviously not entirely, but to have some basis in, like, my own experience. Because otherwise, you know, why wouldn't you just go to Google? That being said, I'm thinking of maybe doing a lightning round at some point. Just like, here are all the questions that you asked that I did not have 30 seconds worth of things to say about. I do try to answer as many questions as I can, but sometimes there just isn't anything there that I can really say that would be worth me saying in that space. But I do appreciate, you know, I get emails from Marshmallow when I receive a marshmallow. So it comes up on my phone and I'm like, question. I am glad that people are bothering to send in questions at all, even though, you know, obviously there's a non-zero chance that it's not really going to be able to get a response. Because sometimes I just don't have anything, like, interesting to say. It's the same with comments. If I don't reply to your comment, then that's usually just because I don't really have anything of interest to say. It's kind of like that thing, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. But instead, for me, it's if you don't have anything interesting to say, don't say anything. I mean, I use the word interesting in a very broad sense. You know, if you don't have a funny quip to answer back with, is humor even real? Ugh. But I do appreciate everyone sending in things for that. My biggest fear when I announced that was, oh, I'm gonna get like 2 questions, and then no one else will ever answer again. Sometimes I do have to come up with, like, I ask around, like, my family and my friends, like, hey, what's a good example of, like, a thing that would work in this format? Sometimes, I'll be honest, some of the questions that I have answered have just, like, they've been problems that I've been having, and I feel like maybe that would make for hashtag relatable content. What do I need? What do I need? I think I need the chair, but I'll check. I know I need the bucket. Here we go. I mean, also if a question is like too niche or something, then it's probably not going to make for... I want people to... I don't want to answer like super really weird niche things. I want it to be, I guess, accessible, for lack of a better word. Like, I want people from wherever to be able to understand it. I try to answer questions that would apply to, like, most people. You wouldn't think a lot would go into, like, 30-second short videos, but so much of my time has gone into them. I mean, I'm glad that I'm being, like, so productive or whatever. But also, when does she sleep? I've got everything planned out for... I've got everything, including video recorded for Up to day 14. So, oh, there was a beehive there. Oh yeah, it's getting really dark out now. I've already drawn the curtains in here because the sun was coming through really bright on my monitor earlier. So I can't see what it looks like outside, but I know it's darker than it is in game. Yay! Okay, wooden simple bed. Wooden simple bed. And what else? Log dining table, log bench, wooden bucket. I have a wooden bucket. It is yours now. Be free. Nope. Wrong thing. Be free. They're generally all the same items, but you know. Ugh. Or do you? I have no idea. Wooden block stereo. I've got that. Okay, house 2. House 2 is done. Nice. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I didn't play the thing. Fine, I guess I'll do it myself. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You know? I'm gonna drink some water now. Oh, what do you want, Thomas? Thomas Nook? Tomothy Nook? I'm working hard. My nose always... I don't know why it's so itchy. I don't have hay fever. And even if I did, it's not hay fever season. I don't think I have a cold. I don't really go out much. And when I do, I wear a mask. Oh, but I have family who goes out, so maybe I'm... Ugh, can't believe this. I'm catching it from them. Oh. Woohoo! No, I think the thing is that it's a bit dusty in here. I should clean. Wooden chair time. Oh, we're gonna be able to get through a lot of the stuff here. That's good. So after this, the only other... Once we've got all of this sorted, the only other thing we'll really need to do is talk to Gulliver. And then weeding. Weeds. Time to pick up the foliage. Put it in my storage, never to be used again. I'm a bit of an Animal Crossing hoarder. I'll be honest. I think I need to make a hay bed, but I don't know. I think I need to make an apple thing, but I don't know. Micah. Let's just go distribute the items to our lovely villagers. Whoa. I do wonder who I'm going to get. So the animal that... I won't say who it is yet because teehee, I like being coy or whatever. I've already got that one. Yeah, I went to the Mystery Island with the free Nook Miles ticket that Tom Nook gives you at this point in the game. And I met a peppy villager. So I'm gonna get a normal one and a lazy villager. A lazy one. Oh yeah, Juicy Apple TV. And the chair. Okay. Hay bench, squid. Did I just make a bunch of things uselessly? Hay bed, swinging bench, barrel. Okay. I'm a hoarder in most games I play. You just never know when you'll need something. Yeah, you do get that feeling. I do that in Fantasy Life as well, I'll be honest. I'm like, I don't need all of this copper, but what if I do? Clara, you are level like 96 or something. You are not going to use copper tools. You're not going to use copper tools and leather armor again. But what if I need this? I keep all my starting life equipment as well. Like the stuff you get just for starting like a job in the game. I keep all of that. Even though you can rebuy it once you're like so far into the game. And it's got terrible stats. And it doesn't even look good. One is like a fish hat. You can dye them. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can dye them. Okay, wooden chair, wooden simple bed. I think that goes in here, right? Pa 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 pa. I love saving all the potions and scrolls for when I need them and then finishing the game still having them. Oh boy. And you always tend to keep the like, the really good healing items and you never use them, don't you? I do that with stuff in real life. I have a pair of socks that I only wear on special occasions. The last time I wore them... Well, the last time I wore them was for, I think it was for Astel's 3D Live. But I hadn't worn them for literally, like, 6 months. Or something. Oh, gosh. I mean, part of the reason that I don't wear them is, you know, they're meant to be, like... They're, like, really soft and fluffy socks. And I wear them whenever... I wore them when Animal Crossing came out. When New Horizons came out, even. I'm just gonna check what I need once more. But I do that with socks. I do that with stationery. I love buying notebooks. I hate writing in notebooks, but I love having them. I have one that's like a... I think it's like a Super Nintendo themed one. I found it at like a not a charity shop. A secondhand... Yeah, secondhand shop. Okay, apple pot. And then... Actually, it's called a vase. Get it right. Hay bed, swinging bench, barrel. Righty-ho! Yeah, I guess the way you play games kind of reflects your real life. Nonsense. I've had to move quite a bit in my time. So, if you ever need to get rid of a bunch of your garbage, just move house. Last time I moved out, I found out that I had, like, someone else's driver's license under my bed. I don't drive. I don't even have, like, a learner's permit or whatever. I've never had a desire to drive. But there was just someone else's driver's license in a box under my bed and, like, my mother's passports. But not her current passports, her, like, old passports. And I'm just like, but why, though? And, like, my brother's medical, like, his vaccination records. Why did I have those? Some things the world isn't meant to know. I need a bit more wood for that. I probably do need a few more apples. Sorry, I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I'll go, I don't know, exfoliate my nose or something after this. I don't know. Ooh. Yep, this is the kind of scenery that I'm used to seeing these days. Well, the days are getting longer now, so that's good. I won't be stuck in the pitch black darkness for too much longer. Well, I say that, but you know, we're gonna be stuck in here till like April or something. It's so cold, but not cold enough that you can really complain about it. You know? Oh, you think it's cold in England? Well, I'm from Canada, where it's minus 50 degrees every day. And if you go out, your eyeballs freeze out of your head. I'm sorry for complaining. That kind of thing. I don't like it when people compare people's problems and saying that some people shouldn't be complaining because other people have it worse. The cold hurt my feet. I'm allowed to be annoyed about that. Ugh. But at the same time, I kind of get where they're coming from. Because, like, my brother would be like, oh, I'm so tired when he played Roblox all day or something. And then I'm like, hi, I've been editing for 8 hours. The only thing that is keeping me running is, like, Coca-Cola and Dreams. But my brother and I get along. So then he's like, would you like a scrunkly in these trying times? And he'll show me his Minecraft Bee plushie. And I'll be like, it's Baby. Thank you for showing me this. Okay. Oh, I need one more thing of wood. Ba, 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 ba. Last year, everything was smooth sailing, and then we had a crazy snowstorm in March. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I've seen hail in July. Like, it doesn't get hot in the UK, but it gets, like, hot for the UK. We know, I think last year we were above 30 degrees. It was insane. 30 degrees centigrade. Centigrade? Is it centigrade or Celsius? It's centigrade, right? I don't remember. Well, I know that it was above 30 degrees Kelvin, and that's what really matters. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, I'm sorry. But I think it was like 20, like mid-20s degrees C. And just, and then it just starts hailing. And we're like, which country do we live in again? Celsius. Oh, I don't know words. Good. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, the weather will just kind of do whatever it wants. And, you know, we keep ruining it, so whoops. Yeah. I'm just lucky that I don't live in a country that has, like, really crazy floods or earthquakes or something. I don't think I've ever been through an earthquake. I think the only times I've ever experienced an earthquake are the ones that are, like, so minor that you just think that your brain is malfunctioning a little bit or something. I have no memory of... No, I don't think... Because the UK barely even, like, acknowledges that earthquakes exist. I don't think... When was the last time... The last time the UK had a major earthquake wouldn't have been within my lifetime. Actually, yeah, I can't think of a single... Since, like, mid-2017, I can't think of a single example of an earthquake actually occurring here. What am I doing? I need to put things outside. Ugh. Brain not work good. Yeah. Hay bed, swinging bench. Oh, swinging bench. Okay. And barrel. Gotta make a swinging bench. We can put the hay bed here or something. I have a bad habit of, during this bit, I only put stuff, like, on the sides. When you can put it in front. Woo! I'm not gonna have enough of that swinging thing. Yep. Oh, I only need 5 more pieces of wood. Okay. Ain't that nice? I really don't want to get stung by bees. Oh, Pien. Music. Nice. Ring Fit is fun, and like Minecraft, even when it's terrifying, is fun. But there is just something that hits differently about chill Animal Crossing vibes on stream. How long have I been going for? It's, oh, an hour and a quarter thing of time. Quarter thing of time, there we go. The time just slips away when you're playing Animal Crossing like this. And it will continue to slip away for the next 3 hours. I have work that I really should do, but Animal Crossing is fun. Okay, I think this is the last thing that I need. I think 2 is definitely done, 3 is almost certainly done, and I think this is the last thing I need for plot 1. So, I think we good? Let's hope so. Animal Crossing is also just a good game to, like, help you get your thoughts in order, because you don't need to think too incredibly hard about it. It's a good game to just let your mind wander, I guess. Look at this. Look at my little bench. There we are. Let me check this. All the interior and exterior items are... Oh, yeah, there we are. Wait, this means... Yay, we did it! Woo! Right, I don't need all of this stuff. I'm gonna go to the museum. I'll see Gulliver on my way. Have I actually dug up any, manila clams yet? I don't know if I have. Let me check on Ursula right quick. Right quick? I think I got mixed up between right now and real quick. House, hello. Make yourself at home, okay. Mood, okay. It's important to stop by, chat with your neighbours. I don't really have neighbours, and even if I did, I'm not going to talk to them. I used to have a neighbour who played his drum, like he had a drum set. He used to play it really loud at like 10 PM. And I'm just like, I want to sleep. Back in the day when I slept at 10 PM. Hello? Hello? Awaken! Awaken, young traveller! There we are. He's alive! He's none other than Gulliver. Good for him. That's... Okay, listen, man. This is great, but I know exactly what you're about to ask of me. So... I mean, it is good that he's carrying a smartphone or something. But, you know, it's not great that... Maybe get one of those waterproof phones or something. No. Yes. I believe in you, partner. I don't have much of a choice. Me at me. Give me the clams. There we go. Or not clams. Don't give me the clams. I like how you can see, just small thing. I like how you can see the light kind of spill out from the house to the Animal Crossing New Horizons has very nice art design. Or I don't know if that's included in art design, but it's a very nice, cozy looking game, isn't it? Isn't it? A lot of people have a go at Nintendo games, saying that they don't, you know, oh, graphics bad, when in reality it's just like stylization at the end of the day. It's not really graphics that matters, it's like art direction, isn't it? That's why you have like N64 games that look really nice, and like Xbox whatever games. I don't know what Xbox are on, I don't own an Xbox. You know, you'll have like modern quote-unquote games that look a bit muddy and sad. And then you'll have like way older games, and people will be like, this looks so much better, what happened? Yes, very nice and cozy looking, please don't hurt me. Ugh. It's got a very good vibe, this one. This game, this interactive experience. Yes, it is cozy, put down the knife. You guys are not extrapolating. You guys are assuming things that aren't true. Ugh. Let's stop this before it gets out of hand. The most I've ever done with a knife is make like cool anime battle poses in the kitchen at 3 AM when I'm like pretending I know how to make a sandwich. I can barely slice bread, it's that bad. Also, I should stop doing that before I cut myself and like bleed to death on top of my sandwich. You know, if you ingest too much blood into your digestive system, you can get iron poisoning, so you gotta be careful. Don't ask how I know that. Righty-ho, where's the... How many communicatory... Oh, I've already got 4, okay. Is this 5? Woo! I'll get some more clams just in case. Yoink! My clam now. Oh, is this... Oh, that's the first clam I've got. I didn't realize until now. Clams. 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 They are clams. It's in the song, so it's true. Right. No, that is the incorrect button. I don't know why I always press the wrong button when I already know the controls to a game. Dies on sandwich. She went out a hero protecting something. Not my own diet, apparently. I don't even get good sandwiches. Or I don't even make good sandwiches. I make, like, honey and, like, butter ones. With white bread, not brown bread. I'm not even healthy enough for brown bread. Okay. what it sounded like. Okay, send me the goods. Give me the goods. Have fun pacing aimlessly, like me trying to think of ideas for my life. I've got a pretty big office, so I can just walk in circles. Walking is fun. It's weird. I'm not an outdoors or like a doing things person. But I do just like to walk occasionally. Ugh. Stretch. I do like to stretch as well. I think that's a pigeon or something. A pigeon sound. Is this Blathers? Oh, I can't wait until I get the cafe. Ah. Oh, but I have to wait until Red. Oh. I have to wait until Red shows up so we can get the art thing. Wait, hold on. Eh? Hold on. But I haven't donated any art. Did they change it? Did they change it so you don't have to donate art to unlock the art bit of the museum? Because Red has not shown up. I can confirm this. Am I having a zero brain cells moment? Definitely. Did they change it without me realizing? Certainly. Ah, look at all the works of art on display here. Ah. Give me that also. I thought you had to donate a work of art for, them to actually build this area. Huh. Ain't that something? Oh. You know how the rooster goes here? I wish they'd brought the constellation-y thing from Wild World back. I didn't play much Wild World because, you know, way ahead of my time. But, like, I used to play a little bit. Back when, you know, in the early days when only the DSi was my option. I had, like, the wine red DSi XL. I think we still have it. We need to sell it on eBay at some point. Or maybe I'll do a giveaway. No. No one wants that. Get my autographed console from released 15 billion years ago. God, when was the DSi? I'll never know. I like a lot of things that are a little bit ahead of my time. My dad used to let me play Tomb Raider 2. I have no idea why he let me do that. Was it Tomb Raider 2? It was like the PC one with the obstacle course. All the Tomb Raider games have an obstacle course at the start. Maybe. I don't actually know. I used to play Tomb Raider. I'm just gonna say Tomb Raider 2. It's the one where you start off and there are tigers. I don't know why he let me play that. Honestly. But he did. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tomb Raider 2. There's like an obstacle course, and it's like a time trial thing, and it times you. And I used to try and get higher speeds, faster times. Come on, I used to try and get faster times than my dad. Ugh. Beep 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 apple. Oh, they're playing the museum music now. They're really making full use of the soundtrack. Yes, oh yeah, boy. I don't think I need all of these, so I'll just put them away. I'll keep a beehive in storage, a wasp nest in storage also. This song's also good. Wandering, yes. Why does like half of the Animal Crossing OST from like the entire series slap? There's a reason why you hear Animal Crossing songs used in so many people's YouTube videos. I should start on that. I've used Mario 64, no, Mario Sunshine. I've used Mario Sunshine music once. Actually, what am I doing now? What do I... Tom! Tell me what my tasks are! I've helped Gulliver. I've put up your bridge. Oh. Hello, hello. How have things been going since... It's all done. It's ready. It's finished. I'm finished. I'm finished with life. Oh, yes. Give me items. What are you going to give me? Fence! I'll take that. I will take fence. Fence! Oh yeah, he gives you a lot, but it doesn't actually last that long. Not like fence has durability or anything. No, what is it? Actually, can I do the customization workshop yet? It won't let me, will it? That's tomorrow, isn't it? I was thinking, can I customize the fences yet? I want that classic white picket fence that you saw in the, like the first New Horizons trailer. Sometimes I set it up around the plaza. Let's try and do something funky and fun. Fun and funky. You can't access fences from the tool ring, which is a little bit annoying. Right. You said use it around my house, but that'll just block me off from the rest of the world. If the house is on the, what's it? On the beach, then using the fencing makes it a little bit secluded. Let's put it up around, these houses. Because you want to get some fencing in now. Because, what's it? Oh, the wall thing doesn't... It's called a cliff, Clara. You know this. You know words. You can do this. We all believe in you. You want to be getting your island approval thing up already. And you raise that with, like, furniture and fencing and whatnot. Okay. We can do this. This will be a nice, chill home. Got a nice front yard. No, it doesn't look bad when you do it diagonally. Okay. Yeah, you call it a front yard in America, don't you? We call it like a front garden here. Well, nope. I'll set it up around this tree. I like incorporating the trees into these. Trees into these, yes. Oh, no. Oh, pain. Why would you do that? I mean, I know why, but it's still kind of infuriating. Let me place the fence, please. I have to push this, don't I? Yoink! I'm just trying to use this up in a aesthetically not terrible way. And then I have to replace this. Not replace this, replace. I feel like the fact I always have to elaborate on what I'm saying probably means that I'm not saying anything really worth any meaning. I wish I could put up a fence that fast. Ugh. If only everything was as easy as it is in Animal Crossing. Gotta enunciate good. My Animal Crossing character probably speaks better than I do. And let's be honest, they don't speak at all. Maybe it's for the best. Oh, hey, Nook Miles. I wish everything in my life was rewarded with Nook Miles. You know, edit a video. That's 500 Nook Miles, baby. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Come on. I'm just thinking now about my YouTube numbers. Because sometimes, like, the shorts hit the algorithm really good. And we have a good time. And then, today and yesterday were just kind of quiet days. So, YouTube says my views were going down. But the real thing that happened was that my views were going back to normal, if anything. You can never tell what's going to do well with the algorithm until you've posted it. Or until it starts happening even. Which is a little bit infuriating, maybe. But it's fine, and we deal with it, and we take things as they come, and hello, snowman. Give me these shells. I had really fast, like, subscriber growth and stuff while the shorts were blowing up. But now it's gone back to normal, so I'm like, oh god. Am I dying? Dead channel? Dropped off and ratio? I don't know what that means, but I think it's applicable. I always do have, like, the little fear in the back of my head that, okay, this is it, I'm gonna start losing subscribers now. It was nice while it lasted. But I am, right now, and this might be a bit unrealistic, but right now my hopes are, getting to 500 before the end of this month. And getting to 1,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is, May 16th. May 16th of this year, so I've got a few months. Maybe hopefully... You flew too close to the sun, poor Pegasus. Ah, my wings on fire! I know in the original myth they melt or something because they're made of wax, but mine are made of bone and muscle tissue and things. And feathers, and I'm pretty sure feathers do burn. I don't know if bones burn, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is why I've been making, this is one of the reasons I've been making just so much content. Partially it's because I've just started and I want to get, like, as much out there as possible. So, like, when new people come to my channel, you know the thing of when you, like, see a really good video and you're like, oh, I wonder if this person's made more of it, and it's, like, the only video they've ever made. And you're like, oh, okay, I see how it is, and you leave. I don't want that to happen. And I also just want to get practiced in making content, like, as much as possible. Like, making content in, like... I'm trying to find my style, basically. I'm trying to find the style of myself and of this channel as well. Because the same thing that works for, like, my old school assignments isn't going to work for YouTube. Haha, funny VTuber times. It's just a lot of adjusting. But also one of the reasons that I make a lot of content is that, you know, the more things you throw at the wall, the more things you have that can get picked up by the algorithm at some point. It's all a little bit confusing, really. You can do it, I believe in you. Ah, I'm glad. I mean, I have no idea how realistic or unrealistic these... I wouldn't maybe call them goals, because it's not really something I can control. Well, it kind of is, but, like... I think that a goal would be, like, I want to do Stellamari guidance and not miss a day for a month. And I think, like, an aspiration... Maybe not aspiration, but I feel like I want to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the month is something different than a goal. Because it's not something you're directly, like, in control of, unless you're buying subscribers, which is against the terms of service. I'll do a lot of things, but I'm not going to do that. Mainly because I don't have the money. Ugh. I don't know if I'll ever do this, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this, because it's a bit weird. But I was thinking maybe once I figured out definitely, like, the identity of this channel. Not at any point anytime soon. But I was thinking maybe I was going to look into, like, YouTube ads. Because I've seen a few YouTube ads for VTubers, and they tend to be pretty well received. So I was thinking maybe that would be a good push at some point. But I would need to do a lot of planning. And apparently the way that Google charges for Google advertisements or advertisements on YouTube is a little bit, like, weird to get your head around. So I'd need to do a lot of research into that to make sure I didn't go broke or something. Because part of the method of growing is just getting more eyes on, like, your stuff. Part of it is obviously, you know, make good content, and I try to... That is, like, my #1 thing. If I'm not happy with something... I've had times where there have been, like, little short videos I've made, and I've been like, you know what, I'm not happy with this. And I know... No, the thing is, I know that other people probably would be happy with this. It's happened with a lot of things in my life, where I've been, you know, this will be fine if I, like, release it or send it out or whatever. but, like, I'm not personally happy with it, and therefore, let's not. Because I don't want to regret making something. Or I don't want to regret sending something out into the world. For lack of a better term. I'm just spamming Y here to see if there are... Okay, there were no weeds behind there. It's weeds. It's, you know... It's gardening time with Clara. Gardening time and thoughts. There's a lot I want to do this year. I'm thinking... I've kind of been going with the mentality so far with YouTube that not much is going to happen. I feel like I've said this before, but I'll say it again because why not? I've been going in with the mentality that not much is going to happen during my first year, so that it's kind of helping when I have slow days. Because it's like, oh, you know, you started like a month, not even a month, you started like 2 weeks ago. Of course not much is really going to happen. I think you need to keep streaming, improve by your place, consider where you want to go, and then consider those options. Yeah, part of it is just, you know, stream. Yeah. I mean, as a wise woman once said, start creating, stop tweeting. Wah. Ooh. Oh yeah, my Twitter my YouTube subscriber count, what's the word? Overtook my Twitter follow account recently, which is something I'm just like... I don't know if it's weird to be happy about that, but I'm happy about that. Because YouTube is my main platform. I do make stuff for Twitter, you know, I do use Twitter, not just for, like, promoting streams or whatever. Is promoting the wrong word? For, you know, informing people's streams, I guess. Because I do put up waiting rooms in, like, after I have a stream. The waiting room for, I think I'm playing Katamari tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Katamari waiting room isn't probably going to be out for a little while, just because I need to finish Stellamari Guidance Day... Checks calendar. Day 12. I always get the short uploaded and ready to post, or ready to publicize, make public. There we go. Before I make the waiting room, because then otherwise I'm worried they're going to be ordered wrong on my channel page, and I don't like that. I want everything to be ordered correctly. But, you know, I see a few people, before I talk about it on Twitter, I do see a few people come in and like them. And honestly, like, I know it's a lot to ask, so I'm not going to ask people to do it. But when I do see people liking the stream before it's, like, it even starts, it's like, oh, thank you. That's reassuring. Because part of it is, are people, like, has this even come up on anybody's feed or something? You know, I don't like videos before I've seen them, unless it's Hollow Stars, in which case I've already liked all of them. I'm going back watching stream archives and liking those. They're probably a little bit confused. But no, with normal videos, I'm not a like until I've seen all the video kind of person. So I don't expect anyone to do that for me. But when people do, it is like a nice feeling. Ugh. But at the same time, I feel like people should wait before liking a video. Because it feels a bit weird to unlike something, I'd assume. It's not happened to me yet, but I would assume that it would feel weird to like something that someone made, and then you watch it and you're like, eh, and then you unlike. I don't want people to just assume that the stuff I make is going to be good. Because then I'm worried that I'm going to also assume, I'll be also assuming that everything I make is good. And if that happens, then you stop pushing yourself. And you stop trying new things, and you just kind of die creatively a little bit. You know, I can't try something, like, new with every single short or whatever. Or every single stream. But I am trying to always, you know, I'm trying to not make the same thing every day, at least. You know. I had a moment earlier when I was trying to choose the background music for the next few days of Stellamari Guidance, and I kind of had this moment where I don't remember when I used this background music, and I don't like using it within, like, the same week period. I try to keep the background music different. And I'm always... Vegas Pro, or at least my copy of Vegas Pro, for whatever reason, doesn't... It absolutely hates MP3 files. it'll let you import them, but then it will, like, literally audibly scream at you. Because it can't read MP3 files properly. So, the audio will come out literally, like, as just data. As just the screeches of data. So I go in and I can tell when I'm using a new sound effect because I have to plug it into Audacity and say export as .wav file. So I'm at least adding, like, new. And I try out, like, different text effects and stuff. Because I feel like with a daily series, that's a good... with shorts also, it's a good place to experiment because you will be getting in a lot of people who are not familiar with your style. But at the same time, I don't want to have to limit myself with, like, quote, the familiarity of the style. I want to feel free to be able to try new things creatively. Because that's the only way that you actually get anything, like, good done. Or anything that's, like, original. Clara's behind the scenes info. I do try to be, I don't want the video process or the video making process to be, like, super mysterious or something. I want you to know that I'm working hard. Each short, I still haven't gone around to timing myself and making, like, a thing of Stellamari guidance. I am thinking of doing a daily series in February as well, because Stellamari guidance is just going to be a January thing. I'm not going to say anything about it, but I am thinking of making, like, a slightly, not, like, less high effort. I don't want to say less effort, or, like, a less difficult thing to make, but, like, one that won't take as much time. Because the main thing with Stellamari guidance is, like, the text and the video. Like, generally, I would say one short takes, like, if I had to guess, I'd say, like, at least 3 hours. Which, like, for 30 seconds of video seems a little bit obscene. And that doesn't include, like, script writing. I'm just counting, like, editing, not, like, recording and script writing and stuff. Editing is, like... You should appreciate YouTubers who make really long videos more, is what I'm saying. I have no idea how they do that, especially people who have really well-edited videos. Oh, Balloon. Hello. You'll see people being like, why don't you upload more to, like, a big YouTuber? It's because editing takes, like, 3 years or something. I can't get this, can I? No, that's in front of me. Another thing, you will get better / faster with more training. Yeah, if I was just starting to learn video editing now, like when I first started learning how to edit video. Oh, hold on, 1 second. This is a spot reserved for Al's new home. He's a lazy alligator with, like, a Mario shirt, I think. Huh. I didn't realize the plots were already. Yes. Here, Al, have a cooler box. What does this look like? This is yours now. I think it fits. Yeah, I've been editing for as long as I can remember, honestly. Which isn't much coming from me, but, Yeah, Peanut. Peanut is the, she's like a pink peppy squirrel. She's the villager that I met yesterday, and I invited her over. Because I was like, there could be worse people. I've been editing for, like, at least a few years. And I was obviously really slow when I started out. Who's this? Molly. Oh, she's like a pretty popular duck, isn't she? Why do I have such good villager luck? Wah! Because on my last island I got Filbert. And one time I got Lopez from the campground, which is good because I really like... Smug! Smug! That's the villager type that Lopez is. He's smug. There we go. Only took half an hour. Yeah, I was really slow. I mean, I guess it's with any skill. I'm also, like, I'm really slow at drawing. When I make... I try to make a new piece of schedule art every week. But I'm really slow at drawing. I think it's because my anatomy is really bad. I think I am speeding up by making the sketch into the line art. So I sketch with a line art brush and then I just neaten it up, like, a lot. Once I'm ready to start lining and coloring and stuff. No, but I'm glad I already had video editing experience because, like, honestly, my stuff would look so much worse if I was just... I didn't find out. I'm still finding new features in Vegas Pro. What was it? I found... You can adjust where something... This isn't going to mean anything to anyone, but I'm going to say it because I need people to know that I found it, that I figured it out. You can adjust where something, like, snaps to the timeline. Well, like a video element snaps to the timeline. I didn't realize you could do that until yesterday. And I don't know if I have much use for it because I just manually time things like that. But, like, I'm still learning. Woo! And I'm not familiar with every... I don't have any special plugins that I use. I haven't downloaded any plugins. But, I'm still figuring out what, like, the preset plugins in Sony Vegas actually do. I've been using, there's one called TV Damage. And I used to use one, which is a different one called TV Simulator. So if you see some, like, jittery text, it's probably TV Simulator. And if you see, like, the lines, like, the electrical interference lines, that's probably TV Damage. I have been figuring out how to abuse these effects to make things worse. I mean, better worse, but worse. In my videos. I mean, a lot of work goes into YouTube at the end of the day, you know. I am hoping, I mean, best case scenario for me, this can become like my full-time job at some point. And that's extremely, I will point it out here, that's extremely like presumptive or presumptuous of me to say that I'll be able to do. But like, I have very low expenses, so, by which I mean I basically have no expenses. I'm very lucky. My family doesn't make me pay rent or anything, which I'm happy about. There's a lot of us, so... Well, no, there's a lot of us in my household, but the only people, like, in my household, who are making money are me and, my mother, right now. We live with with my grandparents, with her parents. Obviously, they're not, like, at work or whatever, because they shouldn't be. They don't deserve that. And then my siblings are either at university, and they've got jobs at university. One of them, I won't say where she is for, like, obvious reasons, but she's at university and she's doing really well for herself in terms of, like, she got a really good job. She's living her best life, as she would say. And therefore, as I would say, because I picked up the lingo from her. Yeah, my siblings are either at university or I live with my little brother as well. And he's in homeschooling. But he isn't at the age where we're going to make him get a job yet. He asks if he can do chores, but obviously, you know, he likes doing chores for money. But honestly, also, he will just, like, do the dishes for fun. He's a strange one. But yeah, it's me and my mother who are the ones making the money. And our living expenses aren't, like, very high, but I would be happy if I could, like, contribute a bit more to the household, or whatever, by making, like, a little bit of that YouTube coin, TM. If I ever get super chats, the super chats are probably gonna go towards either channel stuff or, like, family stuff. So you'll probably hear, oh, I bought a birthday present for my little brother, or something. That's where your super chats went. But you'll be making someone happy, so that'll be good. He's been wanting to get a Mudkip, like the Pokemon Mudkip. He's been wanting to get a plushie of it for a little while. I need to look into that. I said I was going to do it when I bought my Hollow Stars merch. And then I just kind of didn't, because I was panicking because the merch was going off sale the day after. Oh well. But yeah, I do also want to invest is a strong word. I want to be able to put money back into the channel from, like, super chats and stuff. So I want to be able to, like, you know, buy games that I probably wouldn't be able to otherwise. Or, you know, buy... maybe not props. I can't think of the right word for it, but, like, things I can use during streams, basically. You know. Now I'm struggling to think of something, but you know what I mean. Oh, you know, like, you know when like a VTuber does like a punishment thing with like one of those, I'm probably not gonna do one of those electric massager, electric shock things. Just because I don't like pain. And it would be really confusing, like, Clara, why did you order this? This came to the front door, Clara, why is it here? Well, you see, mother. I call dibs on the first Akaspa. Yeah. That might be a while, but you know. I mean, how much... I'm not even at like a 10th of the watch time I need right now. That's not a complaint, that's an observation. I feel like I say a lot of things that come off as complaints, but I am just trying to let people know that they're like a thing at all. It goes up very slowly, especially because the only things I make are like... I don't... I am thinking now maybe, I've looked at my analytics and the difference between my actual public watch time and my actual watch time and my counted towards monetization watch time, because they are different for some reason. The difference isn't that great, so I'm thinking maybe live stream views are counted, which, you know, if you're watching right now, you're probably helping, so thank you very much. I mean, for YouTubers, I guess honestly every second of watch time kind of counts. YouTube keeps track of how much the percentage of a video the viewers are watching. So if I accidentally load one of my own videos, I kind of make sure I sit there and have to watch it through to the end, just because I don't want to kind of kneecap myself. You have to be careful. Oh, balloon. I have to wait for it. I'll drink some water because I've been talking a lot. YouTube's got a lot of weird systems in place, is what I think I'm trying to say. Ooh. What's in here? A floor light. Oh, that's you can get yeah, you can get these from Nook thingy whatever. Yay! Where should I put this? I'll put it near the bridge. I'll put it near the bridge. Here we go. And then it can be a bridge light. What do you mean? The annoying thing about the floor lights is you can't push them as well. I'll just put that there for now. Maybe I'll be able to put it down properly once the bridge is actually there. Look at all the weeds I've got. Ah. Present. Ah. I know I don't get many views, and YouTube is probably underrepresenting the amount I get anyway, because it's doing that for all streamers right now. But I am happy when I see people that are actually, you know... When I see people chatting or just, like, being there. I'm like, I am getting through to someone. Hello, Iggy. It's very reassuring. I'd be a little bit disappointed. Maybe if I knew for sure that I wasn't really streaming to anyone. I do see that my streams get like archived views as well, which I can't claim to understand why people do that, but absolutely not a complaint. I do watch my VODs occasionally just to see, you know, how badly did that go. Oh. Let's put 2 more in and then I'll donate the butterfly and then I'll do the thing. Woo! I mean, I say I don't understand why people watch my VODs, but I've literally been going back through, like, the backlogs of, of Kishido Tenma's English study streams. Because he did a lot of them before I actually got into the... You look at plant. Before I actually got into Hollow Stars properly. He's been doing them for about a year, I think. I haven't been in the Hollow Stars fandom for quite that long. Oh, I'm a fake fan, I am. Oh. But I'm starting to understand the appeal. I think it's a little bit hard for... I don't know if other VTubers have this, but I would assume so. I find it a little bit difficult to understand what my appeal is. Like, I guess... The best guess I normally have is... Oh, my bad. The best guess I have for my appeal is the accent. But I guess, you know... I'm used to being in my brain, or whatever. So I'm like, why does anyone find this special? That does remind me, one thing No thanks. I'm good, Blathers. I realized something, and I can't believe I didn't realize it until now. You know when, like, a VTuber speaks Japanese, and you kind of, almost in your head, kind of imagine, like, not even, like, consciously, but you kind of, your brain's like, what would they sound like if they speak English? Or if they spoke English. Or you're, like, reading a meme or something, and it's, like, I guess in the person's voice, but they're speaking it in English. Because that's how memes tend to be. I always imagine, like, if I'm imagining, like, like a Hollow Stars meme, I'm imagining them speaking with kind of my accent. And then I realized that, oh, if other people are imagining them speaking in, like, their accent, if they're speaking in their language. And I can't believe I didn't notice that until, or maybe not notice, but realize that. Wow. It's best not to focus on view counts. Most artistic endeavors will do better if you focus on the performance of it rather than worrying about metrics. Yeah, I'm worried that if I got too worried about metrics, it would be more distracting to me than anything else. I try not to look at the YouTube, unless, you know, the stream breaks, which it already has tonight, hurrah. I try not to look at the YouTube live page. I try to look at OBS. Because OBS is where I can control stuff from anyways. Hey! Hey! I've got a problem. I do try just to focus on having a good time. You know, it's almost that thing of fake it till you make it. Stream like you're streaming to 10,000 people or such. Woo! I mean, I can't imagine 10,000 people finding this interesting. I can't imagine what it would be like to stream to that many people. Because my highest viewer count has been like 30-something, which was at my debut. I really... When I can get back to, like, those kinds of numbers, like, regularly, because I know that debut numbers shouldn't be taken as, like, into your average viewer count. But once I can get up to, like, the mid-30s again, I say when, if that can happen again, that would be a big moment for me. Woo, woo. Or, like, when I hit my first, like, 50 or 100. Honestly, like, if I could stream to 100 people at once, that would be, like, mind-blowing to me. I can't imagine any bigger viewer count for me. I've had a few people kind of give me the, you know, why isn't your channel bigger kind of comments. Like, oh, I could imagine you streaming to, like, a way bigger audience or something. Why doesn't this have 1 million views? No one said that yet. Don't say it. I feel like if I've said, like, if I say no one said that yet, then everyone's gonna do it to be a haha internet funny man. There are a lot of things I'm waiting for people to do that I don't want to tell them to do. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'll be allowed to have a VTuber wiki entry. I don't want to ask someone to do that, though. I want that to happen organically, because when that happens organically, that's when you know that you've got people who are interested in... I don't know what I'm saying. Or, like, no, my dream beyond dreams. It's not, but I just think it would be neat. I want to make it, or not make, but I want to have a TV tropes page. And I'm not saying make that. I'm saying actively don't make it. I'm gonna wait. You know, I want the circumstances under which the Clara Stellamari TV tropes page is made to be someone, without having even seen the stream, going, oh, you know what would be fun? You know what would be cool? What if she had one? That's the kind of vibe we're going for. I want someone to do it independently, and then later they'll be like, have you seen it? And I'll be like, haha, look at this thing. Wah. I don't like asking people to do stuff like that, because that feels a little bit like it's kind of just serving my own ego. You gotta stay humble, you gotta stay grounded, you gotta hustle. I don't know. I'm an entrepreneur. Why is he just hanging around my house? I'm right here. If you want to talk, I'm right here. Yo, waddler. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he was checking out my house. Okay. Isn't that nice? A friendly neighbor. What else is there really for me to do today? I've checked out which villages I'm getting. I've set up the houses. I think I'm pretty much done with all the stuff that I could really be doing, actually. I think I've caught most of the bugs that I could at this time of day. Huh. Oh, I do need to make another... What's it? I should craft some stuff. I should get a crafting bench in my house. Let's do that real quick. Stretch. Yeah, I don't like the idea of asking people to draw me fan art or to make things for me. Because that just feels like it doesn't serve any other purpose than, like, making me feel good. You know. People should only do that stuff because it's something that they were in the mood to do. Is what I think. I guess it's that kind of thing of, you don't owe me anything, and I don't owe you anything, I guess. At least not yet. If I open up memberships or something, I kind of owe you, you know, at least that. But there's a weird idea sometimes that, like, a VTuber owes their audience something, or the audience owes the VTuber for making the, like, the content. And it's like, I didn't ask... This is gonna sound, like, weird and harsh, and I hope it doesn't come off that way. But, like, I didn't ask you to come to this stream, like, personally or whatever. And at the same time, you know, you didn't ask me to make this content. So, it's like a mutually good thing we've got going on here. But it's not like either of us really owes each other anything in particular. I feel like it's important to set up boundaries like that. You know. I mean, that's one of the reasons I've got stream rules, right? Just in the description, just chilling. Doubt anyone's read them, but you know, they're there so I can point to them. You know. I think by necessity with YouTube there has to be a kind of separation between the audience and the content creator. And it's a little bit sad, but I think it's for the best, honestly. You know, because otherwise, it's very easy to get into the feeling of feeling like you know the content creator. Even if you consciously know, like, oh, I wouldn't do that. It can kind of happen to you anyway, so you have to be careful about it, I guess. I did a bit on, in psychology class about parasocial relationships, so I know a little bit of the science behind it. Well, I say that, but I couldn't tell it to you off the top of my head or anything. But I think it's just important to... I'm worried if I don't set out boundaries for that, then people are going to kind of be a little bit weird about it. I'm worried about the idea that people are going to be weird about, like, me or something. You know, weird in that way, let's say. And I'm fine with playing around and stuff, but, it's weird. Ugh. I don't really... I'm just trying to find some Iron Man. I'm just trying to find some Iron Man. Wait, there might be some in my house. Oh, I'm a fool. No, I think it's important to set out, like, those kinds of boundaries before they get broken, so you have something to point to and say, you should have known better. Why don't we set some out now? No, because the thing is, with stuff like this, I feel like people are like, oh, parasocial relationship is when you feel like you know the VTuber. Ooh, I wouldn't do that. But I feel like, instead, maybe a better way of saying it is parasocial relationship is when you expect that the VTuber would, like, treat you in a certain way. When they've got, and, like, by extension, maybe I'm just saying this because I am a VTuber, but, like, there is no reason for me to... This is gonna sound incredibly harsh, but, like, there is no reason for me to treat any one of you, like, differently from the others. And I think it's important for all of us to remember that. Like, if someone was, like, a regular in one of my streams and then suddenly they started acting, like, really out of line, I've got no obligation to not block them. You know. Just because they've been being nice or something until now. I don't know, well, if I get super chats it's going to be difficult because, you know, it kind of does feel like there's an obligation there. You know, you've given me money or whatever. I have to be nice to you. So I'm gonna be careful and try not to fall into that trap. But at the same time, it's probably, you know, it's pretty easy to feel like, oh, if I just started talking to this VTuber, I bet she'd be, like, really nice to me or whatever. When in reality, again, it's gonna sound harsh, and I don't mean for it to come off this way, and I'm sorry if this, like, upsets anyone. But, like, you are all strangers on the internet. Everyone watching this is a stranger on the internet to me. And I'm glad that you showed up, and it makes me very happy, but at the same time, there's not really a reason for me to, like... I'm worried about getting too, like, I guess, a bit too friendly with, like, viewers or whatever. Like, I'm happy everyone's here, but there is, like, a certain boundary that we gotta be careful with, right? Because then past that point, you get stuff like the kind of people who think it's okay to... You know when, like, a musician has... Like, not a situation I'll ever be in, but when, like, a musician finishes, like, a show or whatever, and then they have fans waiting outside, like, the back door to, like, see if they can... You know, that's kind of an invasion of privacy, and feeling like... Maybe not, like, you're entitled to that, but, like, that... You know, when other people do it, it's fine, but if I did it, then, oh, they'd be, you know... They'd be friendly. I think parasocial relationships are expecting different treatment or, like, special treatment from someone that doesn't have any reason to, in a way. It's weird. The human brain is a mess. Someone really needs to, like, update it or something. Go on, fish. Distract me from my deep thoughts. Go on. Nope. Pain. Of course boundaries are important. Yeah, it's just, you know... Well, there are the general don't be a terrible person obligations, but that doesn't really count. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the internet. People are gonna act a little bit more bold. You know, I'm not like this to everyone I meet in real life, obviously. I go to Tesco's or whatever. I'm not just like, now, guys, welcome to the fruit aisle. Why is that my impression of me? I'm not like loudly proclaiming to like my family, okay guys, I'm gonna go get some yogurts, I'll be right back. I mean, no one is like that in real life. Unless, you know, they've fallen so far down the YouTube hole that their brain is broken, and that's kind of a different tragedy. Everyone who does YouTube has to be performative to like an extent. It is a necessity of, you know... Like, I'm not faking anything, I'm just kind of amplifying, like, what I'm not... I'm giving... Oh, hello, balloon. I'm giving my thoughts a bit more space than I normally would in the real world, maybe. And everyone does that, you know. That's why you might hear stories of, like, oh, I met VTuber X, and she's not like that in real life. You know. Oh, she's so loud or whatever, but you know, then we met up for an off collab and she was actually really quiet. And that shouldn't be like, oh, come on, why can't I get the balloon? It's not that, like, anyone is faking anything, it's just, like, when you want to entertain people, you're going to put on, like, a more entertaining kind of, like, vibe. I don't think I could fake stuff in, like, the sense that most people normally, like, mean. Like, oh, you're faking something. Oh, cute sneakers. Oh! Yes! Ah. Got the sick kicks, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to a shoe shop and saying I have the sick kicks, bro. I do tend to be a silly person, but you know, especially if I'm around people I don't know, then I'm just going to be a lot more quiet, I guess. Nah. You'll definitely talk to your friends differently than your parents. Yes, that kind of thing. Well, a lot of the time, my friends and parents are in vaguely the same space. I'll have friends over. I used to have it, like, way more before the pandemic or whatever. I consider myself to be friends with my brother. And I talked to him like he was just, like, one of my friends, but, like, a few years younger. And then, obviously, I'm talking with him in the same space that, like, my mum is hanging out or whatever, like, in the living room or something. And then it'll end with us trying to explain what a scrunkly is. Like, one of my siblings kind of uses, and I've picked this up, I realize I've picked this up, that one of my siblings started saying, like, vibes a lot. Like, or, like, just vibing. Like, oh, yeah. I've got, what are they? They're like avocado toast or something, I think. I've got my avocado toast, I'm just vibing. And then my mum picked it up, so we were all kind of, you know. I mean, that's one of the things about, like, staying home all the time. But now that sibling is off at university, so it is fallen on the shoulders of me and my little brother to keep up the good vibes in our household. Ugh. I mean, I don't speak that differently. You know, I'm not using as many memes, I guess, with my parents. And with my grandparents, I try and keep it, like, you know, English. If I say the word scrunkly, I feel like maybe it'll be misconstrued as an insult at some point. I'll be careful. Sorry, just stretching my neck. I just think I want to treat others the way I would want to be treated no matter what, so I just try to be nice to everyone. Yeah, that's a good mentality. It's just also some people want to be treated in, like, different ways, so you do have to be careful about that. You can't assume that your way of viewing the world is, like, one size fits all. I feel like even if you, disagree with someone, it's important to understand, like, to be able to see, okay, this is why they view it this way. That can stop you from getting as mad at a lot of people, I think. People don't, like, even when you think someone's doing something completely idiotic, there's a reason they're doing it. Even if you think the reason is dumb, you know, if you can see what that reason is, it'll make things a little bit easier. Yay! I mean, one example. When my shorts get a lot of views, or whatever, I say a lot of views, but when my shorts get more picked up by the algorithm than, like, my normal stuff, I tend to get a lot more dislikes on those videos, the dislike ratio. I know you can't see it anymore because thanks YouTube, but, I can still see the dislike ratio, and it's, normally I don't get, like, any dislikes on my streams, or, like, shorts that don't really blow up. With shorts that blow up, it's like, I'll have, like, one, what is it? I got down to, like, 85% liked at some point, and I know that's not enormous for YouTube, but it's, like, really big for me, all things considered. But, you know, you're like, oh, why would you dislike my thing? I worked really hard on it. What's your problem? But sometimes it's just the case of, you know, I don't want YouTube to show me this, or, what is it? Your video keeps getting recommended to me, I'm sick of it, get rid of it. I don't dislike videos unless they're, like, something really heinous. So I can't claim to understand that mentality, like, thoroughly. But I do understand, you know, it's probably not a malicious thing. Not everyone's out to get you, as it turns out. It's important to remember that. You know, if you just keep thinking that people are always out to get you, you know. You should always, like, assume things like incompetence before, like, active bad will. I think that's the case, at least. I don't know. I'm not very old, so maybe my opinion shouldn't be trusted. I'm gonna wear these boots, actually. No, I got the shoes. Okay, I'm not gonna wear the boots, and that's okay. I like your shorts a lot. They are really fun. Thank you. I'm glad that even if I do get a higher dislike ratio, that's just... A high dislike ratio, I think, proves that your videos are being shown to more people. It's being shown to people outside of your kind of general sphere, I guess. Because if they're only being shown to, you know, maybe they're reaching people who just kind of don't like VTubers for whatever reason. You know, reasons that we, as VTuber watchers, you know, reasons that it's hard to understand when you like something, but, you know. Go on. Boop. It's reaching people outside the community, and I think that's a good thing. Or at least reaching people outside my community. And that's the only way to grow, isn't it? I'll get comments every now and then like, oh, I saw your thing on Reddit, and that's why I'm here, looking forward to more streams or something. And that's good. It's important to put yourself out there. If you always stay in the same bubble, you're never going to grow. I mean, a lot of my kind of... wisdom's a very, very strong word. But a lot of the things I say about YouTube are kind of... they're geared toward that kind of mindset of I want to, like, grow my channel or whatever. Or I want to, you know... Obviously, I'm not just doing YouTube for the fame because... or, like, the subscribers or the money. Because if I was, then I'd be making... What kind of videos are popular right now? Is Minecraft still popular? Fortnite. Is Fortnite still a thing? I don't remember. I've not heard anything about it for a while. I'd be making, you know, videos about YouTube controversies or something. But I'm neither, you know, morally bankrupt enough, not desperate enough to do that. Like, so yeah, obviously some of the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is for fun. But some of it is, you know, I put effort into my videos because I'd like a lot of people to see them. I mean, part of the reason, again, is people say they like my videos, and that makes me feel, you know, wholesome inside. I'm like, oh, I did a good thing! My life isn't being wasted! Oh! That's just a good feeling, I think. I'm putting something good into the world. I think Roblox is very popular these days. Yeah, if I was desperate for YouTube fame, if I was... what is it? Chasing that clout or whatever. I'd be making... I mean, kids' content's precarious because, you know... Remember Copper? Remember when Copper was the whole thing and then we all forgot about it right away? Scary. Ugh. Remember the outcry about that? Big yikes. I really have no idea what's popular at the moment. I mostly go after my subscriptions and not the recommendations. Yeah, I look at both. I try to look at my recommendations just so I can find, I'll be honest, so I can find the new Hollow Stars clippers that I haven't seen yet. Oh, my watch later is full. I really need to get on that. I try to keep, I mean, you know, there's that, but I'm still keeping very much my niche of things I like to watch. I do watch video essays sometimes, but they're mainly just like background sound. Background noise, that's it. Yeah, you can kind of rest assured, you know. I mean, I know some people do go into VTubing with the thought of, oh, I'm going to get into Hololive and I'm going to be the next Gargura or whatever. I think I'm pronouncing her name right, I'm sorry. I'm going to be the next Gura. I'm going to get 3 million subscribers and then I'll be YouTube famous. And that is so unlikely to happen that I don't think you should think it's a possibility. Getting into Hololive is like a really nice thought at best. And you can work towards that. And I'll be honest, if Hololive, like, contacted me and said, you know, we would like you to, even just, like, we would like you to audition for this thing, or maybe, like, another agency, I would probably, like, go with it. It's nice to feel wanted. Oh. But, you know, I know Hololive has open auditions. I've not sent in an audition. There is a non-zero chance I might, honestly. You know, we'll see how things go, but I feel like I've not done nearly enough to even presume that I should throw my hat in the ring there. Or my starry hair clip. But, you know, a lot of people say, you know, oh, you shouldn't just be doing... A lot of VTuber memes are like, oh, no good. Doing VTubing because you want views. Yes, good. Doing it to have fun. And that's a valid perspective, and I understand it. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes a few people... Oh, snowflake wreath. Cute. A few people in the community kind of do look down on the idea of, wow, you're just doing this for the views. And, like, YouTube is a site where... Why would I be making things if I didn't want views? Why would I be making things if I didn't want people to see them? I'd just be keeping them on my hard drive forever if that was the case. I only know about the female Hololive talents, but they're all rather experienced. They just have to press a reset or pause button on their other stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. I know that they're all... You can tell that everyone in Hololive, past a certain point, is like an experienced Hololive creator? Content creator. Oh, gosh. Like, even if it's not from, like, streaming, you know, Ina didn't get good at drawing overnight. She's you can tell she has years of experience. Callie talks a lot about how she was in, like, what was it, underground rap or something. Or was it underworld rap? I don't remember. She had, like, she was doing, like, underground rap or something for a few years before she auditioned, wasn't she? They are looking for people with, like, experience, as far as I can tell. I just don't have the kind of experience to... It would be very presumptuous of me to... Oh, shiny butterfly. 1 second. It would feel like I'm a bit pretentious if I auditioned for Hololive. Or honestly, like, any other agency. I don't feel like I've got enough of a backlog, at the very least. Yeah. But I know that they're having, like, permanently open auditions like Hololive Japan now, so... Oh well. If I ever felt like now was the right time in my life to audition for it, I probably, like, would consider it. But then at the same time, it's like... A lot of VTubers are like, wow, you just auditioned for Hololive and you just throw away everything you built so far and all your friends. And again, I do understand that perspective. It's at least good to know that everyone's got, like, their own views on stuff in the community. You do get the impression that there are a lot of different people with a lot of different views around here. In VTubing. No, my fishing rod. Well, I mean, also, you know, I feel like if suddenly Clara Stellamari is announced for Hololive English Gen 3 or something, it would be very obvious that I was the least experienced one there. Ugh. I have probably less Earth experience, less world experience, less life experience than most of those girls have content creation experience. I'm still very young, so... Oh, my fishing rod. Well, I've had to get good at things in a pretty short amount of time. But, you know, there's still a lot more that I need to get sorted out in my existence, right? Ugh. I mean, also, I've been, like... I've... not auditioned, but I've, like, applied for things like jobs before that I haven't got. So it does kind of feel like I need to do more with my life before I kind of expect anyone to not respect that, but to see that as being worthwhile for them. Oh well. Everyone's just trying to make the best choices that they can. I don't blame, you know, if I auditioned for a VTuber company, I wouldn't blame them for rejecting me. Between me and, like, 100,000 subscriber VTuber-chan with 16 years of experience in the YouTube field. Yeah, no, I'd pick her too. You are doing good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'll get better with time at, like, YouTube in general, won't I? It's just one of those things, you know. You are physically unable to rush it because it's the passage of time. There we go. I will also just say this real quick. Let's not discuss, like, what VTubers were doing before they were VTubing or whatever. There are things in my past I'm not going to talk about. Not because they're, like, scandalous or whatever, but just because they're not interesting or, like, it's a privacy thing. Just because you don't, like, say something on stream or whatever Just because you keep stuff to yourself doesn't mean it's interesting. Doesn't mean it should be out in the open. You know, sometimes it's just, like, deeply personal and you're not going to share that with random strangers on the internet. People who dig through, like, oh, like, what was this VTuber doing before she was a thing or whatever. People who do that are, like, kind of the worst a little bit. Well, no, not the worst. That's strong. That's very strong language. But, like, I feel like if someone doesn't want you to see something, then pushing to see it is a little bit of a... Like, it's not a great look. Yeah, I'm not gonna contribute to... What is it? The discussions of the past lives of VTubers or whatever. I mean, that would just be a bad look for me as someone in the VTuber community, right? Mm. And yeah, just because a VTuber doesn't talk about something doesn't mean it's something even worth, like, uncovering, right? A lot of things VTubers, like, don't tell you or, like, won't let themselves say. It's not even, like, particularly controversial ever. It's just, like, you know. It's just something that is... there's no point, really. So, like, people who, like, go through VTubers' past lives and dig up every little scrap of information they can find. It almost feels a little bit insulting, really. Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, what you're doing now isn't interesting. Let me find out what you did 15 years ago. Ooh. And it turns out they were just, like, in high school or something. Oh, I've tracked down which community college you went to. Haha! Aren't I very smart? Hmm. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Ugh. Another reason I don't want people getting too overly familial with me, I guess. Especially since there isn't really anything about me you could really uncover in particular. And especially not, sorry, I'm stretching. Especially not, like, anything scandalous or whatever. You know, it'll be, oh, what was Clara doing 2 years ago? Or what was, you know, what's Clara's story? Oh, what did she do? What did she do? I'm actually trying to think of an example and just nothing's coming to mind. What was Clara doing X amount of years ago? Oh, she was... What was I doing? At home, because everyone was at home. Like, that's not even interesting. Why would you try to uncover that? There's no point. There's wanting to know more about your favorite VTuber, and then there's, like, borderline stalking. It's all a little bit concerning, really. I mean, the majority of the community isn't like that, so, you know. A majority of the community is very good about that. It's just not even, like, people who are acting maliciously, but people for whom, you know, they've just joined the VTuber community. I honestly don't really blame people who have just joined the community for accidentally breaking some of these rules, because they are a little bit, like, it's not, you wouldn't expect it. But if you've been told, especially by the VTuber, if you've been told, hey, can you not? And then you continue to do something. Or even, like, you start doing something in the first place. That just kind of shows that you... If you can't follow, like, a VTuber's rules, it just kind of shows you don't really respect them, I guess. Or you think you're above them. It's again, that thing with parasocial relationships. It's like, oh, it's fine when I break them because, you know, they'd forgive me. Like, prove it. Oh, wait, you can't. It's all a bit difficult, really. Hmm. You also mustn't forget that if someone wants to leave the scene, they can't really if everything about them is known. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why... What's a good example? Suzaku-san and Kaoru-san from Hollow Stars. This didn't happen with Kira, and that's... I know, maybe... I won't speculate too much about it because it's not for me to speculate about. But their channels were, when they left the company, their channels were wiped. They are, like, the channels still exist, but I think that's just to, like, hold on to the URLs and stuff and to make sure no links break. But their channels were wiped. And that honestly might have just been because, like, because we don't know the reason those two, like, left Holostars. So it could have just been, like, one of them found, like, a new job that he liked more. And, you know, you don't want weird anime stuff about you on the internet when you're trying to get, like, an office job or something. I haven't looked into what any of the graduated Holostars members, or, like, Hololive members, are, like, really doing. Like, apart from the one, I won't, I'll be careful with how I phrase it, but there is one that, like, everyone knows because everybody made it really difficult to not know. So I try not to look into it. I try to ignore it as best I can. But apart from that one, and let's not say who it is, please. Because we all know who it is. And let's not be funny and, like, you know, give them a nickname or something. I'm just trying to get some sticks here. But apart from that, I don't look into what, like, graduated Hololive members are doing. You know, that's not really any of our business, I think. Especially once they've, like, left the VTuber scene. It kind of feels like, okay, I want to be left alone now. Let's, bye-bye. That kind of thing. I mean, obviously I can't speak because I've never graduated or whatever. But sometimes it's just, you know. Sometimes they're just like, okay, I'm done. These videos of me messing around in Minecraft don't really need to exist anymore. Meanwhile, Kagami Kira, his archives are, like, all still up. You can go, like, watch them. So, but we know he left because he got sick, or, like, because, you know, he was ill. He already wasn't streaming much, which, you know, was a shame. But I think there's a difference between he left for, like, health reasons, but he kept all his archives up. Whereas, meanwhile, I think maybe, and again, I won't speculate too much, but, you know, maybe other graduated members were just like, okay, this has been fun, I've had enough now, or I've got something else to do in my life. And just having archives up like that makes it a little bit more difficult. Especially if you've got, like, a personality where you tend to do pretty outrageous things. And everyone, you know, almost every corporate VTuber seems to have that kind of personality, and honestly, you know, good for them. They only choose the crazy ones more. How many sticks do I have? Enough! I don't keep up with all of that. I try to let people be people. It's not my business. Yeah, I mean, this one thing of being like, oh, I want to support this person after they had to, like, leave their old job, basically. It's another thing, like, I feel like if a VTuber's archives are wiped, that's a sign to leave them alone. If you stumble upon them, like great. Or, like, it's an extra reason to leave them alone. I don't know. VTubing is still a very new space, so it's difficult to know where the boundaries are for stuff like this. I just do my part. You know. It's fun to, you know, it's fun to wonder about, like, oh, what's this person doing now? But at the end of the day, it's important to know that we've got no way to know. So don't spread, you know, your opinions and label them as, like, evidence-based fact or whatever. I think I've done everything I can do today. In Animal Crossing, at least. I mean, more stuff I can do tomorrow. I might play a few minutes tomorrow and the days after. Because I have Animal Crossing. When do I next have Animal Crossing? I next have Animal Crossing on the 16th. Okay. Wow. Isn't that special? Wait, when is today? It's the 11th. Okay, so 5 days. I might just play a little bit, like, off stream every day just to keep the island, like, alive and functioning. And then next time we'll do... What'll it be? We'll probably have resident services by then. I'll keep you up to date. A moth! Whee! But yeah, Animal Crossing is just good for chill vibes, isn't it? I'll sell this moth and then we'll end things off. Sell the moth and we'll end things off. Bo 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 bo. And then I'll get back to work. She says while working. Doing this doesn't feel like working, but I am technically making content right now. I do have a thing where sometimes I'm like, I should be working. I should be doing more stuff. I gotta be careful about that. Let's try not to turn this into like full-time job hours when you're not even making anything off it. Again, the dream is to make it, you know, be able to make some form of income off the YouTubes. But let's, you know, if you focus on that, you'll burn out and spiral into self-destruction. So that's fun. Here we go. Ready to wrap things up for now? Couldn't have said it better myself. Well then, thank you for coming to Animal Crossing tonight. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry you arrived just in time for me to end the stream. That's what the archives were. Oh no. I must feel bad now. Oh. Ah. Eh? Chat disconnected? What do you mean? What do you mean chat disconnected? OBS. Who are you? What are you doing? Yeah, maybe that's a sign that I should leave. Well then. Putting my controller down sound. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? We are playing the last bits of Katamari Damacy. Isn't that fun? Isn't that nice? So just doing like the last few constellation-y whatevers. And then we've got a Zatsu down on the 13th, and I still have to figure out what I'm gonna. Is it crazy that I'm just gonna I'm kind of considering rebuying the game because I can't find it anywhere. It's like 30 quid. Or like, I don't know how much that is in any other currency. But it's 30 quid or so. And I already own it physically, and I know the moment like I order it or whatever, I'm just gonna find it like in my house or whatever. I'll figure stuff out. It'll be okay. Another week of just non-stop streaming. I wonder if my family is concerned that every night I'm just like playing video games while screaming for 3 hours. Oh well. That's how it be. That's how it is. Thank you for joining me. That is how it is. I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's about 7:30 p.m. So now plus half an hour-ish. Is it 7:30? Let me check. Oh, it's 7:40. I'll see you again in 24 hours and 20 minutes. Yes, we love mathematics. Let's go! Otsukurada!